Okay, so in this question, we are going to add Weldment segments to the diagonal lines at the top of the parts that we've been given. And then after that, you are going to add a gap of 4 mm between the segments. So we are going to add segments to this one, this sketch, these two sketch over here. So to do that, we'll go to structural member. So we are to use this profile according to the question EX1, which is a rectangular profile. So we select this one. So now you realize that the segment here is actually vertical to these two surfaces. So you can look at it from here. You can see it's vertical to these two surfaces. To make it aligned to this top surface, you just have to go to the locate the angle here, and you change it to 90 degrees. So after changing it, you realize it is now aligned to the top surface. So you do the same thing, new group. We'll select this sketch. We'll change the angle here to 90 degrees, the profile angle to 90 degrees. So it is now aligned to the surface. Okay. So you can see we have some extensions over here we need to trim. So to do that, we just go to trim and extend. So bodies to be trimmed, these two bodies, and then the trimming boundary. With the trimming boundary, we are going to select this face, then we select the other faces as well, this one, this face, and then we select this face as well. And we are to maintain a word gap of 4 mm according to the question. So we just discard the parts that we need to, so we will discard this one. So discard this part. So discard this part as well. Discard, and then we'll discard this as well. Okay, so when you take a closer look, you can see a gap of 4 mm. So you can see a gap over here. That gap is 4 mm, right? Okay, so everything looks fine. So after that, you look at the mass of the entire Weldment part. So go to evaluate mass properties. So the mass of the entire part is this. Okay. So in a follow-up question, we are going to add end caps to the vertical legs using these parameters. So to do that, we'll go to Weldment end cap. So we select the faces. So we select this top face, and then we select the bottom faces as well. So we select this face. We'll select this face, this one, and this face as well. So we are using the inward option according to the question. Thickness of 5 mm, thickness ratio 0, chamfer distance 3 mm. So we have here thickness here 5 mm, thickness ratio 0, so chamfer option 3 mm. Okay, so everything looks fine. So you should also take note of this, that with the end caps we have 3 options. We have the first one, the outward, the inward, and then the internal. So with the outward, the end cap adds to the length of your segment. So for example, when your vertical length here is 70 mm and your thickness of your end cap is 5 mm, the total length here will become 75 mm. So you look at that, it adds up to the length. But with the other option, which is the inward, it actually subtracts from the original length. So if your vertical length here is 70 mm, it is now 65 mm because your thickness of your end cap is 5 mm. And with the internal, so with the internal, it positions the end cap inside the part. So the 70 mm is still maintained, but the end cap is inside the part. So you should take note of that as well. So you are going to stick to the inward, and then we'll measure the mass of the entire part. So we'll go to evaluate mass properties. So you can see the mass of the entire thing here is this. Alright.